Okay. Hello, everyone. We're going to do Scorpio to Pisces, who's coming towards you. I'm going to show you in this video, since I showed it in the other video. Happy birthday to Leo, gang. And if you have any fire sign placements, we consider you family. But since my birthday's on the 15th, I bought this spike choker to go with my outfit. And then my hair's a mess. And then I got this t-shirt. It says bark for me. And honestly, I cut it up a bit. I gotta cut it up some more, but loving it so far. I got some other things for my B-Day outfit. I'll post it. Okay, let's go. Spirit, who's coming towards Scorpio now until the end of August? Who's coming towards Scorpio now until the end of August? Okay. The Chariot. Someone you've been waiting for sure is rushing in. The Star reversed. You lost all hope of this person returning. The Page of Swords. They definitely want to come in and have a conversation, but this is someone where you had a false start with. You know, where things start quickly, feel amazing, but they end just as quickly. We have the, oh, choked up. This person has been able to like really communicate what they got on their chest about you. Okay, they got some feelings. We have the Six of Wands. Spirit just keeps clarifying, huh? I don't like this person. This is the person who had the massive ego, who none of your friends liked, and who would not give you any type of like acknowledgement or accolades regarding, I'm hearing ownership, which is weird language, but basically they never claimed you proudly and loud and like in front of people. That person. The Four of Swords. Yeah, this is someone you've been in no contact with, flat out silence. Like, and this is also someone who's been in your house, or you talked about those kinds of things, or you've been in their house. Finished off with the Queen of Wands. Yeah, this is someone who's two-faced. Not a fan. That's who's coming towards you. Hold on. Spirit, what's the advice for Scorpio regarding this person? Oh, way too many. I'll take that one. We have the Five of Pentacles reversed. You feel like your spirit suffered because of this person. And you're just trying to fucking recover. Could also apply to finances regarding that dynamic. Is the other storyline I'm getting. And then the Three of Swords reversed. Spirit is asking you to move on like a motherfucker. I mean, of all the cards, it's a move on card. It's the Three of Swords reversed. So Spirit is kindly like nudging you like a friend. Like, remember how you fell apart? Remember how you wanted to self-delete? Okay, let's move on, because this one ain't it. And the way they continue to show up in the reading, accurate. I heard the bottom of the deck, which is the Seven of Pentacles. This is the person that just never chose you, because they were always overwhelmed with all their choices. It didn't even have to be cheating. Just, I told you this person. I told you. Golly. I'm going to tell you right now, that is not common. But I will say roles can be reversed. So please take what resonates, leave the rest. And then let's close this out. Spirit, show us this person regarding Scorpio. Oh my God. So many things remind me of you. I want to be more than friends. Finished off with, I'm starting to understand our connection. I lied, there's another one. Elusive, dishonesty, deception, trickery, obsession, infatuation, addiction. Yeah, they're addicted to you. You already knew that though. possibilities, free spirit, adventure, risk. They view you as just young and like full of life and adventurous and just like the Queen of Wands, just someone who has like a zest for life. They like that about you quite a bit. Okay, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Take care of yourselves. Sagittarius. All right, let's jump in. I'm hearing do the Oracle deck first. I combined two. Okay. Spirit, show us who's coming towards Sagittarius. Whoa. Wow. Heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up. The avoidant. The avoidant is coming towards you. Beginnings, trying again, new direction, starting over. Shocker. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Oh, starting off strong, Sag. Abandoned, left out, walked away, cold. Finished with, I love you. So all I hear is, oh God, they keep speaking. Silence, no words, stonewall. And there's one more, hold on. I remember every detail of that day. We're starting off strong for you, huh, Sag? Oh my gosh. So the person who played in your face and now is sorry. That's how I read that. That's me talking as a person now. Spirit, show us this person that's coming to what? That was weird. Excuse me. Spirit, show us who's coming towards Sagittarius now until the end of August. Okay. The Eight of Wands. They are rushing in, ladies and gentlemen. The Queen of Pentacles. The one who was bad with money, even though they like to flex. The one who loved to love bomb you. Very smothering, but also possessive and jealous. The Hangman. Upright. They try to let you go, but they couldn't. So they're viewing themselves as enlightened and wise. Like, I know what to do now. Ew, gross. The Emperor. Yeah. There's no gender in tarot. They're basically saying, I know how to lead us now. Trust me. The King of Swords. Sitting next to the Emperor, ladies and gentlemen. Spirit is saying, make no mistake about it. They are still as cutthroat as you remember. They've learned to mask their bluntness as discipline and honesty, when in reality they're just an asshole. Finished off with the Eight of Pentacles. They're saying to you, I try to keep myself busy, distracted, to not think about you, but yet here I am. They feel like you should be complimented. The Two of Swords. Spirit wants you to know they're still not choosing you, so be very, very careful, because they're still third parties, okay? But also Spirit is saying that you will find yourself at a deadlock decision because you don't want to see the truth and you're overprotective of your heart, but to the point where it does a 180 and it like works against you. So just be mindful. You're going to be stuck between choosing yourself and choosing them. So as much as we are bitch moaning and complaining in this reading about them, you have a soft spot for them, to the point where you don't want to see the truth sometimes. Oh, we did your oracle at the start. Very cool. Very cool. Okay, that's what I have for you, Sag. See you next time. We're going to do Capricorn now. Okay, just a second here. Whoa. Spirit, who's coming towards Capricorn? Okay. The High Priestess, the person that's been in no contact, complete silence between you guys. They want to come in because also the person you need to start trusting your intuition about. They are the Nine of Cups. You are their everything. The 9 is 1 short of 10, basically saying, I have everything except you. I need you to complete my wish fulfillment. The 7 of Swords upright. At the very same time, they're also trying to maintain control of how they look and how they're perceived. So, have they changed? That's just me talking now. The Queen of Swords. Yeah, they'd like to have an honest conversation with you. And what do they want to talk about? The Fool. About starting again with you, taking the leap. I will be sincere. The last couple readings, the last couple signs, it's been very narcissistic, egotistical, self-obsessed energy. This one is the first one that feels as genuine and as sincere as the Fool card is himself. So out to the person's credit. The 4 of Swords. Yeah, this is someone that you're in no contact with. We have 2 no contact cards right out the gate, which is the High Priestess upright and the 4 of Swords upright. But also this is someone who's been in your home, or you've been in their home, or you guys have talked about living together. Okay, what's next between these two? Now until the end of August. Thank you. The 6 of Wands. They want to show you off. They want to show you that you're a part of their lives. And the 9 of Pentacles. They are sick of being fucking single. Okay? They're sick of it. They're sick of it. They're like, I got everything except you. So, I mean, it's quite beautiful. All right, closing it out. Spirit, show us Capricorn's person. Karma, consequences, cause and effects, debt. Yeah. Shallow, hollow, empty, boredom. They want to have an honest conversation with you. I just got chills about them understanding why you guys aren't together, and that it is consequences of their actions or their lack of action towards like respecting, loving the relationship. Because at the top of the deck here, we have the 6 of Pentacles, you know, consequences of their imbalance in giving. And then with the shallow card here, they acknowledge that they just were just shallow and that they bore easily. They get bored easily, so they're just never truly like cemented is the word I heard. They're never truly cemented in what to do next, because they've never had to. They're used to people overgiving. Finished off, or no, there's 2 here. Mistakes, misunderstood, victim, lost soul. They're not saying that they feel like a victim. They're saying that they feel like a victim of their patterns and they're only just waking up to it. And they acknowledge all the mistakes that they did. They acknowledge that they are a lost soul trying to just be better, do better. Yeah, this is like the nicest one. And then we have broken, shattered, brokenhearted, destroyed. Yeah, they want to have like an honest conversation. Especially with this Queen of Swords here, right? But also with this Queen of Swords, they think you're gonna be like putting your foot down, like, absolutely not. Shoe fly, don't bother me. So they do have that concern, because for 2 no contact cards to come out, it tells me that it's gonna take a lot for them to come out of no contact, because there's a lot of shame here. And from what I'm perceiving with my spiritual antennas, it's appropriate shame, because the job of shame has been deeply, deeply misused. The purpose of the purpose of shame is to evoke change, for you to go, I didn't like how that felt, I'm not doing that again. But in a healthy way, it's supposed to allow you to evolve. So, but I will say they were very sincere. Okay, we have take care of yourself, Capricorn. We're gonna do Aquarius now. Okay. 1 second here. Okay, Aquarius, we're going to start off with your oracle. Spirit shows who's coming towards Aquarius now until the end of August. Thank you. Chemistry, attraction, spark. I regret lying to you. This is someone who you have a deep, deep soul tie with, because that chemistry card feels like it's dripping in like seduction and attraction, which tells me you guys have a soul contract for sure. And that's why it's so hard to break, get free of their grip, like all of it, just as dramatic as it sounds. In case you were wondering, you were right. You have not been jinxed or hexed. It is a soul contract. We need to let each other go. See? I laughed when I saw you with someone. Deeply, deeply jealous, insecure person. Meanwhile, you're a saint. Look what came out. Soulmates. Deep love, unity, connection. I don't think you guys are soulmates. I think you guys are karmatics. And if you are soulmates, I would say maybe you finished the soul contract and something happened along the way where now you're tethered to each other, because there is something in reincarnation that talks about once you are done reincarnating, because you've learned the lesson, done the work, evolved. Sometimes if you have deeply, deeply rooted desires, it will cause you to reincarnate. So it could be that, because it doesn't feel like a karmatic. It doesn't feel like that, but it definitely feels like there's a soul tie connection here. So it's possible you both finished your contracts, because that resonates more with me, and you just are both obsessed with each other. So you agreed, not even agreed, because that's not it. You just long for each other. So you reincarnate to meet again, but it's turning toxic. We both know I'm not the one for you. Shut the fuck up. And we're finished off with 2 other cards from the oracle. We have lusting. What did I get done saying, y'all? Forbidden, non-committal, sexual energy. What did I say? I said dripping. And then we're finished off with possibilities, free-spirited, adventure, risk. They feel the most free with you. And dare I say, you feel the same, babe? Which is okay. We don't judge over here. We talk a little shit, but we don't judge over here. Don't judge over here. No, no, no. Okay. Spirit, show us who's coming towards Aquarius now until the end of August. Thank you. No, I'm going to reshuffle that. Oh, gosh. Your person feels deeply, because these keep just like falling out in chunks. Spirit, who's coming towards Aquarius? Hold on. Now until the end of August. Okay, thank you. The King of Swords. This person tends to move more with cutting behavior, tending to use their head over their heart. And they do, just because I know you're wondering, I was just saying in case you're wondering, I know you're wondering, they do struggle with that side of themselves after they reap the consequences, like not having you in their lives, where they're like, shit, I did that again. Damn, I don't know how to not be so cutthroat or be so logical. The Knight of Pentacles, the slowest moving card in the entire arcana, but it is also a guarantee. So they're absolutely coming towards you. What are they coming towards? The Three of Pentacles. They want to build something with you. Okay, we have the World reverse. They're saying, babe, I know we're over. I know we both were convinced that this is dead and done, but it's not for me. What did I get done saying at the beginning, right? The Page of Swords. Yeah, they want to have communication. They want to have communication. For sure. They also feel like you guys have too many false starts. And they're also incredibly immature and toxic. The Chariot, another another movement card. Yeah, they want to rush in so fucking bad. Top of the deck, we have the Two of Wands. Yeah, they want to. So they're in a current situation, right? Like they're talking to someone, if not flat out seeing them, and they're just looking at that person and kind of like, but you ain't babe though. So yeah, they want to leave that situation and come towards you. The Star, because you fill them with hope. But also, they don't like the idea of you being with another person. We have the Five of Wands. I'm not going to lie. There's different kinds of toxic. And this right here, we just described, is the kind of toxic I like. So, you know, if you go back, Aquarius, understandable. Okay. That's what I have for you, Aquarius. We're going to finish off strong with Pisces. Give me 1 second here, Pisces. Have you ever heard of a band called I Prevail? They have a song called Choke. And I can't sing to save my life, but the song goes, every time you say my fucking name, choke. And he like, it's like the guttural scream singing. It's just in my head. It's just in my head. Okay. But that feels like that resonates with the Pisces reading. Like you just want to tell somebody like, choke on my words, bitch. Pisces, what's going on with you? All right, who's coming towards Pisces now until the end of August? Thank you, Spirit. The Knight of Pentacles. They're for sure coming in. The Ace of Swords reversed. What are they coming in with? Confusion. Chaos. Called it. Called it. They're coming in because they view you as the Emperor. It doesn't get higher than you. They know for a fact, but it's like, oh, I think I can't do better, but it's more than that. Like they know they can't do better. In case you were wondering why they're coming in. The Hierophant. Yeah, they want to offer a relationship. They want to offer stability to you, but they're so chaotic. Please don't fall for it. They're not even stable within themselves. I heard once if a partner says you're my peace, I heard it's men, but I'm going to say anyone. If someone says you're my peace, that's worrisome. Like, what does that mean exactly? Can you not emotionally regulate yourself by yourself? Like, right? Okay. So we have the Two of Swords. You're going to be faced with a very, very difficult decision because you like the chaos. We have the Ace of Swords reverse. And then we have the Two of Swords. You don't want to see the truth about them, about the way they make decisions, about how they move, about the... I'm hearing you liked y'all's relationship. Whether it was good or bad, you liked that shit. And you're faced with a difficult decision for a few reasons. She's blindfolded. You don't want to see the truth. Her arms are crossed over her heart. You're closed off to new people, new opportunities, anything different. She's faced with a difficult decision of choosing, and there's no gender in tarot, but the Two of Swords, you're faced with a difficult decision of choosing if this person you've been working on internally to become or your old ways. And I respect that, because same, babe. Same. Shit. The Queen of Pentacles. They view you as deeply nurturing, but you are deeply nurturing and you enjoy almost mothering them, for lack of a better phrase. The Two of Cups reversed and the Three of Cups upright. Was told to from the top of the deck. A lot of Cancer energy here, a lot of water, a lot of Cancer. Like literally these two cards are Cancer cards. We have Two Cups reversed and Three upright, which I'm inclined to pay attention. This is also, we have Leo here, a lot of fire. I'm inclined to... Okay, hold on. Spirit, please clarify these two cards. Thank you. Clarifying both of these, we have the Strength upright and the King of Swords upright. Again, sword energy. So basically, You need to find your footing. You need to focus on your inner strength. But instead of being compassionate for them, be compassionate for yourself and who you're becoming. Be patient with yourself. And then the King of Swords, Spirit is saying, please choose your head over your heart, because that's the only place you're safe regarding this dynamic. The Four of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, self-protection. That's the mode you need to be in from what I'm looking at. Why? Stop it. We have the Justice reverse. This motherfucker ain't accountable. I don't care how steady they are coming in with the Knight of Pentacles. I don't care what relationship they want to offer. I don't care if they believe themselves to be the emperor of this merry-go-round with you. Guess what? They want to come back and their ass ain't even gonna be fucking accountable. What a bitch. And in their gaslighting in your face tendencies, playing in your face tendencies, they're genuinely gonna offer you marriage. And this card is also an 1111 card because of the wands. So they truly view you as like their wish fulfillment, like a higher being to like worship. Like they I think I'm so pissed because, and I have to be very, very transparent and very sincere. Do they love you? Yes. They borderline do worship you internally. But there's such a huge lack of accountability here and so much chaos. I just heard they keep moving the goalpost. Like, there's no winning with them. So I'm going to say to you one of my favorite quotes. Do they love you? Yes, but they just don't know how to love. So they haven't been doing right by you as a result. Okay, that's what I have for you. Thanks for being here. Please subscribe if you haven't. And let me know what resonates in the chat. Bye, guys.